Who Am I? From Seed to Splendor by me, Patricia Salas. In a distant garden where trees stood tall, the grass and weeds grew more plentiful than all. There lived a young seed whose thoughts ran deep. Wondering why he was there, he decided to leap. He finally mustered up the courage to ask some weeds, to which they replied, "Nothing good comes from puny little seeds. You'll be one of us and grow wild with no home. Before you know it, you'll soon be all alone." At this the seed sighed and hung his head. This can't be all there is, he hoped as he fled. Questions of purpose filled his mind, so he set off on a journey of seek and find. On the way through the valley, a strong wind lifted him high. He finally came down to a weeping willow nearby. "Weeping willow, you seem wise. Do you know who I am? Can you please advise? Are you the one I'm destined to be? Please tell me, oh great willow tree." The willow tree groaned and then replied, "Young seed, I don't have time to be your guide. I have more serious thoughts to ponder than who you might be. Try someone else, less important than me." The seed hung low, his hope turned gray. Then whoosh, another gust swept him away. This time he saw a palm tree with beautiful leaves. He asked the great palm, "Are you who I'm destined to be? A tree that provides shade to the birds and the bees?" The palm tree swayed back and forth and gave him a smile. "Being a tree like me might take you a while. I'm not sure if you're anything like me. I highly doubt I'm who you're destined to be." So the young seed continued on his path till a final wind blew him away. With such wrath, he dropped to the ground in the most beautiful garden. Spotting an olive tree, he asked, "May I please beg your pardon? Great olive tree, are you who I'm destined to be? A tall presence towering up over the sea? I'm not sure if I can grow branches and fruit," said the seed. His voice trembled, unsure of how to proceed. The great olive tree looked down and blinked in surprise, happy to be greeted by a small seed in size. One glance at the seed revealed his own reflection. Memories flooded back of so many seeking a direction. Before the tree could reply, drops rolled down his leaves. What happened next is hard to believe. First one drop, then two, then three. The rain came dancing around the tree. At first, the seed stayed still and small, but soon it stretched up straight and tall. The great olive tree said, "One day your branches will reach high in the sky, so you'll soon produce even more fruit than I. You surely will grow to be a great olive tree. Your fruit will multiply more than the eye can see. It might hurt a bit as you grow and transform, but your roots will run deep as you weather life's storms." The seedling swayed in a soft, peaceful motion, his heart feeling light. He finally saw that his future was bright. No longer small like the grains by the sea, he dreamed of the great tree he would soon be. The sprout looked up, then closed his eyes. "Can I really reach beyond the skies? From dirt so dark to leaves so free, how will I become a big olive tree?" The great olive tree stretched wide, his branches strong, and wrapped the seedling up right where he belonged. He whispered in a low voice with love and grace, "Trust me, little one, just stay in place. Let my plan finish in its time. You'll soon have branches too big to climb. Becoming an olive tree means you'll be free to expand. Every storm that comes your way, you'll surely withstand." And so the sprout began to trust and obey. Both his faith and his limbs were on full display. But as days passed, everything around him grew tall. He couldn't help but think his progress was small. He said to the tree, "Why is everything growing faster than me? Are you sure your plan will soon come to be?" The tree replied, "Why do you want things so fast? Growing where you are planted will ensure that you last. If you compare and rush, your fruit won't grow. For sweet and ripe fruit, you must take it slow. Patience helps the best things last. Small beginnings will soon be a thing of the past." The sprout listened to the words that came from the tree and waited for his fruit to grow with glee. Sure enough, in due time, his fruit grew fast. But strange, his entire frame had completely rearranged. He took his findings back to the great olive tree. "My fruit looks odd, not like the rest. Why am I different? Did I not pass the test?" With a gentle smile, the great olive tree replied, "You weren't made to fit in. You have not been denied. You were created to be great as I am. You will far surpass me. Hold fast to your hope, for there's still more to see. Who you're becoming is who you are destined to be." The young olive tree grew to heights no one believed, and every single promise he made sure to achieve. Wind and rain blew to present a distraction, but his roots ran deep. Nothing could provoke a reaction. The waters roared and the rivers swelled. Soon the weeds were tossed, their roots expelled, drifting, tangled, weak and thin. They begged the tree to take them in. The olive tree's warmth began to fade as the weeds lay broken, lost and afraid. A tear of dew slid down his bark, his sorrow as deep as the forest was dark. He remembered the unkind words they once blurted, words that left him feeling sad and deserted. But they prompted his journey to seek and find, and led him to the great olive tree where their purposes aligned. Before the tree could utter a single word, the weeds recognized him as the seed once deterred. "Oh, young olive tree, have mercy, we truly regret all the things we said when we first met." And with a warm embrace, the olive tree swooped them into his branches. "I forgive you, little weeds. Here is your space. From this day forward, extend the same grace by helping those who struggle to find their own place." The young olive tree became the most outstanding. Nothing could stop him. He just kept expanding. Who would have thought so much wisdom and love could be packed into something so far up above? Compassion and love he showed, from the strong to the brittle. He never once overlooked anyone appearing weak or little. He never forgot what it felt like to feel lost and in need. He always remembered how it felt to be a seed. The end.